So let's just go ahead and do this.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
That's the name of the game. So what I'm going to be doing here is a 100% speed run of the game. I know I'm not going to get nearly close to the world record because that uses a whole bunch of glitches and they're kind of tricky to pull off. Plus, this is kind of a basic guide as to how to get the achievements for the speedrun and 100% speedrun. Before we start, you should have already beaten the game at least once to have unlocked pirate mode, because this guide will be using pirate mode. It'll help get through the islands really quick, get all the collectibles really quick. So let's begin. I'll be trying to follow my guide on Steam as much as I can, but it might not be 100% accurate to it, but close enough. This is my second time recording because I actually forgot something kind of big. So I won't be going through any of the dialogue, just skipping it all because that takes time, and we're trying to do this as fast as possible. Start off by going through the beginning area. And I'm just gonna attack anyone I just so happen to come across. Because but yeah, this is a pretty beginning area is really easy. A little trick you can do is attack these mines on the bottom of the bridge to skip this almost completely. Another trick, you can actually jump over those two to skip their dialogue completely. So, just keep on going. And we'll go and fight Ammo Baron. I don't know why you get out of dash when going to him, the save point, but whatever. This is a pretty safe spot to be right here. If I can actually hit the red ones the right way. Yeah, this is a pretty safe spot. And I'm doing absolutely garbage. I don't know why. I get pretty good luck though. As soon as I say that, he dashes at me. There we go. Eh, got hit a couple times, screwed up. Oh well. So, beginning section is as easy as always. Just go on through as quick as you can. Skipping all the dialogue. No need to pay attention to any of that. Do all these. Get the summons. And I'll go and fight the first Cacklebat after all the dialogue goes by. But yeah, as for the speed runs, this is for the any percent and 100%. All the collectibles that you need for the 100% you don't need for the any percent, as well as any of the weapon upgrades or skills. So you can pretty much skip all of that if you feel like it, but as for 100%, you need it all. So, go on, see the Cacklebat. Boom. Oh, that was pretty quick. I think that was the quickest I ever beaten that Cacklebat. And I sometimes just hit the buttons a little too early. Or wait, I don't even need to use them. Just in anticipation of getting it. Alright, now that we have full control of Shantae, head on to the left. First Cacklebat in front of the house. He's done. Let's collect the heart squid as he's exploding. And one thing I didn't know when I first played the game is you can actually use the lamp to collect any, or not any, but a lot of small items from quite a bit of a distance. So that goes for gems and hearts, not items that drop from enemies, but there's a dash, hat, and cannon to get across there pretty easily. And I like to go in and out of the screens just to kind of skip through the animation a little. I think it helps a little bit, but I'm not 100% certain. But got that done. Go ahead and jump on back. You should only need 2 cannons, but you can do it 3 times if you feel the need. You just barely make it with 2. So, now for the actual parts of the story. Skip on past yeah. Get the library card from Sky. And go and save. We have to save before going over to the palace because this guard over here to the right, he won't let us buy if we don't. So the one trick that I'm going to be using a lot is this little shuffle. Going back left and right. As long as you're still running, you can kind of do that in a very small area to get the dash to go. So there's the first heart squid. And I'm going to use it again right here. Just get to the next screen. And it's kind of tricky to do it to the right on controller. You can kind of see at the bottom left that I'm holding the analog stick one way and tapping the D-pad. And as soon as I go through a screen transition, I can go back with the analog stick. I'm very used to playing with the analog stick. But if you're playing on PC, it's just push left and right with. You can just tap it really quickly on the keyboard. Goodness, that one took a little long. Wow. So I'm gonna do it again right here. I'm not used to using a D-pad as the controller, so I use the analog sticks. So now in front of the palace, let's go all the way to the right. Talk to the squid. And now we go into the sewers. And we need to collect 3 flesh pops. Good luck so far. Oh, already getting 2. There we go. That's all we really need. So I'm just going to dash on through everything because it's a little quicker. And to dash into the left wall in order to get that Cacklebat up there to drop from the ceiling. Goodness, I've never had him go up there like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him to explode this time. I really don't know if waiting for him to explode like that is shorter than actually going in between 2 screens, but I don't know. I do it sometimes, I sometimes don't. So, we got the travel brochure. Go and talk to Bolo real quick. Talk to him again in order to actually give him the stuff. And we get the key for the palace. So we're gonna just skip on past it to talk to Squid Baron because we're already in the dash. And because I kind of like what she says. Just because. This run tends to have quite a bit of extra time. So I managed to get 100% once in under 2 hours, so it's not very difficult. But I also had a really good run with the very end of the game, so. And if you've played through the game once, you know how tough the very end of the game is. Well, if you're going to be playing through while watching this, you should know how difficult that is. But now, time to go back. And let's see what items we get on the way back. Dash on through everything because why not? Spike ball. And not a whole lot. So before we go too far, let's go back to Sky. We can actually give her back the library card in exchange for some money. And I like to use this for a couple weapon upgrades. And maybe a flare. And a flare. Alright. And before we go all the way out, let's get an extra heart and the heart squid over there to the right. Going back to risky, skip, skip. And I should now have all the collectibles for the first island. Yep. Another trick that I like to do, it's not really an exploit or anything, but you just have enough space in this area in order to do a dash to the right. So, walk on over here, walk on over, and it's just enough for the stash. And I'm gonna go ahead and skip on by that old guy down there because we really don't need him. So, going over here, talk to them, they set up the ham, collect the ham stink, and we go up because we got the cannon. Going up this to the left, and I'm gonna wait for him this time. Nice. It didn't take forever to get into the lamp at all this time. So keep on going up. I'm just dodging attacks there. Use the ham stink on the dragon to get him to drool. So wake up, then drool. Ew. Have just enough to get a dash off as well. And let's go ahead and stand right next to the exit while we wait for him to explode. Alright, so you use the scimitar or just drop down. Just get through them. Cross the beams, get the petrify spell, and then wait for him to get into the puddle. Wait for him to get into the puddle. And skip that. That just takes forever. So I'm gonna be skipping one heart squid for now. Actually, I'll be skipping two. The one that was entrapped at the bottom of that hill you have to go over is now unlocked, but I'll be collecting it on the way out. And this is one reason why it takes forever. Every time anything opens or if something goes on with the story, I understand, but it just takes a while. The bento box. Alright, so this place. Heart squid down here. Nothing special to get to them. Down there to the left is the map. We don't need it. That heart squid pretty easily. Oops. I like to have them dash into one of the walls. Make sure to actually collect these things. And there's no real need to use dash on out of here because when you get past this thing, it's kind of tricky to do a dash on those little platforms just to go to this, so I don't. So that's the only key in this place. Heart squid. Let's go back out to where we came in for that. So yeah, right there. Use the lamp in order to skip past some of the stuff. And we're gonna use all the items that we have to skip on past all the platforming section there. Yeah, not enough time to actually use it, but don't really need it. Might as well collect it because it's 10. And if you need to save, you can save. Alright, first boss. There's a trick that I saw in the world record run that I'm gonna try to do. It makes this fight really quick. And it's really funny just to see. So, let's see. That's the first stage. In about 2 seconds. Literally. And you can kind of do it here as well. Kind of. I'm used to do it on the right side. But that was gonna kill him. So. My other one I was able to do it in 2 tries, or him going around twice without even attacking. But whatever. These things take a while to do in this game. Alright, so we placed just outside the dungeon. Skip past that. And there's this heart squid. Use the dash to get over here. And out of here really quick. No need to use the pirate flight I bought earlier. And I should be missing just one heart squid. Yep. So collect all the collectibles on this place. At this place. here. It's just the one that we missed at the other place is on the way to the sketches that we need for Tanline. So, first Cacklebat's down here. Let's do a little dance while we wait for him to explode. And now let's go ahead and... Hey, he didn't give me enough space. And I can't really let go until a screen transition. And let's go ahead and collect this item. The fossil. Right. If I can actually get up here. Past all this. Let's not run into the ghosts. And there's a heart squid. No real need to save because this spot's not really dangerous. It just takes some time if you have trouble with it. This little section, there's an achievement for it if you can actually do it without getting hit. That's pretty much the only reason why you'd want to save before this, if you're going to try to go for that achievement. It's not really hard to do if you take your time, but doing the speed runs, you kind of got to go fast. So, and we'll see how I can actually do this in one run. You can skip on past that one. I know you can slip on into the little hole there, but I'm not good enough to actually do that. So I wait for these guys. But you can slip on past that one. It's like, I don't know how close it is, but I'm gonna stand right there. There's one just below that actually activates if I don't hit the dang hand down there. It should be okay. Let's get this guy first. There we go. I was actually close enough to both of them to get them both to go. Okay, just barely enough time to get past that. These things are kind of annoying. They just completely slow you down. But whatever. Part of the challenge. And I really like the music of this place. Right. Now if you can jump over the hand real quick, you can actually skip past that guy. But even if you miss it, it doesn't really save much time. So some of these guys are actually enemies, so pretty much it's like the middle of a group. So like, actually that one's actually 2. That's 2 right there. So that one's always 1. That one sometimes. Those both are. But yeah. Just fall down everything. Not today. Get that one to go. Watch out for these guys. All of these are enemies. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Yeah, one try. These guys, they're pretty easy to dodge. You can either wait for them or go past them really quick. Like so. Ooh. That last one usually jumps up a little higher. Yeah, like that. I shouldn't have been getting hit by it. But yeah, I'll wait for those to kind of disappear so I don't get hit again. So, this is a really close jump. You go fast, you can skip those. I think all of these guys are actually enemies. Past those white guys. Purple guy's already done with his thing. Oh, that was really close. Really not worth it because I still gotta wait for that one. And let's see if I can squeeze by everything. There we go. That's pretty much the end of that. You don't really get hit by that cackle bat. You're good. Hold right, get to our house. There we go.
Just in time.
Skip that. No real need to dash in here, because it doesn't really continue to dash outside. But dashing in here helps. Get through there real quick. Talk to Bo. Get brought back to the other side of all that. Talk to him again. Give him the squid oil. He'll fix the cart. And he'll take us back to where we first saw him. Skip a couple dialogue boxes. Get the shriveled thing. It smells. Alright, now we can actually do some stuff here. Goodness, I missed that. I go up here to the right. Another cacklebat. Out and in. Get the magic. Going over. Dash on over, hit the cacklebat. And as he's about to attack us, let's go ahead and throw in the shriveled thing. Open up the dungeon, just watch out for the cacklebat as he's about to jump down. And that's just dancing from his explosions. Come on. There we go. Alright. Cackle Tower. Not a real difficult place. This is the first place where we can get some extra keys. I think I'll go ahead and just follow what I got with on the guide with what I say to get. But you can get a couple extra keys if you want. So, just to get the keys, we'll go or get the. There's one key down to the left, down to the right. If you want to get an easy extra one. But to the first heart squid, you have to attack that wall in order to expose a little hole. And then there's a red little launcher guy that shoots you up. Oops. Go on up, past that red thing, get another heart squid. Jump into the red thing to get up all the way to the top of here. And we're about to get another heart squid. Past on these guys. And just be careful here because sometimes there are enemies hiding in the little bits. Goodness. And you can attack these guys if you want. I'm just kind of ignoring them. But yeah. This is This is the easiest key to get. And we'll go ahead and use it. Oh. Just hitting some of them. If you need to save, save. If I've got it, no, I don't. I'll just use a spike ball. Using a monster milk or super monster milk here would help speed this up greatly. Yeah. This is my least favorite boss. Really short movements sometimes. Yeah, like that. Takes no time to actually go over just a tad bit. There's also an achievement for destroying, I think, 10 of these little eggs before they hatch. But this guy just seems to take forever. Especially without any monster milk. I'm sure there's an actual strategy to him, I just don't know it. There we go. Goodness. He just takes forever. Hate that spider. Seeing how there's not really anything to collect on the way back, I'm going to go ahead and use the pirate flare to get out. Yeah, there's nothing on the way out, so that should be all the collectibles. Yep. Alright, Tanline Island. I'm going to be here for just a short little while. And this place I really do, goodness. Skip the dialogue, not go through it. Definitely recommend doing this the first time at least. Just dashing on through everything. Because you go through all of that. Just because we're already dashing. Goodness. And I could have dashed into the right wall to collect some extra items, the extra stuff that come from the ceiling. But whatever. Let's get that for now. Can't open the that palace because we don't know the password, and it changes pretty much every time. So, oh, we got the specs. Let's go on back to that little. Goodness, I should have gone back and forth a couple times. Go on back. Down here. And interact with this. Gotta collect the mummy sketches. Go ahead and do that in there. can go ahead and exit pretty quick. And it's a live island. Alright, so this can be a little tricky. Just wait until the you stop going up a little bit. But you should be able to make that with a full jump and 3 cannons. Just dodge the enemies. There's not really much to skip these girls with, but whatever. Heck, I could have just flown over them. I don't know, it probably would have made more sense to use the pirate flare here. But oh well. Yeah, there we go. He's trying to get past them really quick. Yeah, watch out for those little blue guys down there. I think they can still hit you even though you're using the you're not using the things, so. Goodness. Hat, work. So, got all that stuff. Now we need to oh yeah, we gotta go to Sky's place. But before we do anything, actually I can't afford anything. What am I doing? If you could afford anything, you can go ahead and get an upgrade or two. But I couldn't, so just wasting time. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Get the mummy sketch. I guess. Lion, lion, bird. Try to remember that. And let's go ahead and get some more health, I guess. You don't really need to crush them all down for the 100%, I don't think. We should be able to get 3 more hearts. Yep. Just 3 more hearts. As long as you've collected everything up to this point. Like, I probably should have gotten some pirate flares. But I'll be heading back there anyways. Whatever. I guess I'll use it in here. Just some wasted time. So. Learn, bird? Yep. If you need to, you can go into your items and check it again. It'll tell you in the description what the password is. Alright. I hope this doesn't take me too many attempts. The last couple of times, I think I got caught like 2 or 3 times. It's annoying. Especially if you don't have the doors open. Just be patient and wait for these guys to turn around. I kind of wonder if you can actually make it up there before they turn. but I don't really want to check it during this stream. So, there's a little place up here to collect some money while you wait for that key to bounce around a couple times. I know it doesn't take very long, but better waste your time with actually collecting some money than nothing at all. This part is where I kind of mess up a lot. Can barely make that. Yeah, this is where I kind of messed up a couple times, because those are really tight, but you can do it in one run. So, just in case if I get caught, I'm going to go ahead and open the door. And I saw go ahead and get the last key. What am I doing? There we go. Get the last one. Just watch out for the rats. I was holding down for that, but oh well. Just watch out for the rats. Going up in that little hole to get shot in a couple red launcher guys. I'm probably gonna get a hit. I usually get hit all the way down here. Little secret area over here. I'm just gonna get this once. Extra 50, I think. I'm just gonna jump on over now. That was actually kind of close. But now we're gonna go get the third key. That is if you don't have any extra. Just stay pretty close to these guys and you'll be able to get up to the very end without them noticing you. I don't know if I really want to try it here, but I think you can jump onto that chain jump on past them real quick. I don't know how close of a jump that would be or if it's doable. But I'm not going to try it during the run. Away! Right. Yeah, wait for you. Seriously. And down here is a place for a good amount of money. I'm just going to collect it once, but I'll be back to max out on money. I'm just going to collect it once to kind of show it to you. I missed. Watch out for the guard. Let's go on out this way. Go to the one on the left. There's a heart squid here. And just watch out for the rats. Huh. It didn't actually give me an item from that. No, well. I think this way's a little quicker to get back from that area, so when I go back I'll use it again. But let's collect all three of them. And there is a Kakobat in the very middle of this big room, but we can't really collect it yet, so there's no real point in attacking it. We'll be getting our items back in a couple seconds anyways, so. Risky. Just hold on right and we'll be able to get over here pretty quick. Skip all 3 dialogues. Never mind. Go over talk to the king. The princess or queen will come back. And let's go back and get some money. For the people doing to any percent, you don't really need to do this. Oh yeah, also the Kekabat. How about we wait for him to explode? Go ahead and climb on up. Yeah. You don't need to get every single upgrade if you're doing it any percent. You just need to just beat the game. But for anyone who wants to get all the weapons upgraded and whatnot, this is a pretty good place to get a lot of money. So yeah, we're back here with all of our stuff. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 bots giving you 80 each time. So. It's going to take a little while, but not too terribly long. I think I'll stop when I get into the 900s. It's like 950. Should be fine. If I can do math in my head, it's probably 930 really, but I don't know. I might go all the way up to 999. There are really only 2 places that I use to collect money. This is one of them, and I might come back get a little extra. I think I'll still need to collect money one more time by the time I get through everything. I kind of stopped counting. Yeah. I think I'll have just enough for everything except for the 400 upgrade skill. 6, 7, 8. So I'll need come back to one of the 2 places in the future. And it'll be this place because the other place is a mud bog and that's just a pain to get in and out of. And I was right, it's going to be about 938. I'll do it one more time to get max, and I'll get on out of here. It takes up like 5 minutes, I think. So. And whichever way you want to get back. I keep forgetting about that one guard. It doesn't seem to move anywhere until you actually get close to it. Get on out of here. Let's hold on left. Alright. Now we'll go on and talk to you guys. Actually, I don't have any pirate flair, so I'm gonna have to come that walk on my way back. So I think I'll skip the very first get the first cacklebat here. Yeah, I'll get him. Whatever. So yeah, that purple block in the ground brings it to this room. I'll go ahead and get the charge up right now so I can get through that. Seriously, I've never had him go up there. Never had him go up there. What? I thought I killed that guy down there. I guess they spawn more? Oh well. Go ahead and get the thing up now. Hold the other way. And just skip on past the lot of them. So, another cacklebat right here. Is the raised sand. There we go. And we'll get the third one on the way to the temple. Go ahead. I don't know how useful it is to do it right here. Not at all. But yeah. Seriously. Out. In. Collect. Come on already. If I can actually attack them. Let's go ahead and do this. Saves a bit of time. Alright, so there's 2 extra keys. I'll go ahead and get them in this because might help a little bit later. I'll just show them real quick. They're pretty easy to get to. Kind of show where the keys are that you can get some extras. You don't really have to fight that guy. You can kind of just avoid them all out. No real need to dash because right here with the old man. Back to the entrance. In here. Go straight on through all these. I can either go straight up to get to the heart squid, or you can continue to, on the very ground, you can just keep on going to the right, and there's a red launcher guy that kind of spits you out around the entire room. But this way's just a tad quicker. A tad quicker. So, now the fun part. And you can kind of get down into these. You can break the blocks even though you're just as high as the other blocks because you just hold onto the scimitar button. Also, it looks like you should try to avoid getting hit on the way down, or hitting the spikes on the way down, because it puts you back up there without while resetting the blocks. So that's something new. I didn't know. Alright, so I'm really low on health. So I'm going to do another trick that I like to do once we get to the save point. You can make the entire thing in one run, but it's like really perfect timing. And I don't feel comfortable at all. So if you're low on health, save and reload the game. You're now at full health. I don't feel comfortable fighting the Squid Baron at just 1/4 health, so 6 health is better than 1/4. Oh, I do have a monster milk, and let's go ahead and use a pike ball. He's pretty easy. I could have probably beaten him with just 1/4 health. But whatever. And just hit him when he gets set up. Ah, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Yep. Skip on the dialogue. And since I don't have the pirate flares, I gotta get the dash up and get on out of here. Pretty easy to get through everything. Alright, now we got that done. Completely done. Go back to spider web. We got to... No. We gotta go back to Skullground first. Talk to Bolo. Give him the fossil, give him the glasses. And we'll get the death mask. Skip one more time. And now let's get the upgrades and an extra heart. Just one extra heart. Probably more worth it to get 2 at a time. But whatever. Go ahead and get 3. That's all I can afford for now. We got the death mask, so we'll be able to get into the to what I like to call hell. It's like the afterlife, I guess. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get all this in one run. Or one dash, really. Yep. Already messed it up twice. Three times. Yes, a tad too close. And this is why I don't like this area, while I'll be using Tanline in order to get a lot of money. Going up here for a heart squid. Start heading on out. Don't go too high because of the little bat things. And there we go. Enter hell. Or the afterlife or whatever. Village of Lost Souls. So it's like hell. So, up here to the right there's a Cacklebat. Get the dark magic. I'm gonna skip the next one because it's a little easier to get on the way out. Just as long as I don't forget to get it. Alright, so down on here. Do a little trick to get that one. Yeah, I probably should have gotten closer to the exit, but oh well. Just pass on through the ground for those. Go through the ground for all that. And if you hit the wall, you get a lot of money. And dash on back. Got that red coin. We gotta get red, green, and blue. I'm gonna stop right here. This is a good place to collect some money. So this is gonna take a little while. This is the second place I like to get money from. It doesn't seem as quick because you only get 30 at a time. And you gotta worry about that one ghost. Oops. But yeah, this is pretty quick. Probably not as quick as the probably not as quick as Tanline. But it's a good price. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'll be here until probably 999. I don't think you get a whole lot in the dungeons. $600. Lobster tail. Close. Meh. Just gotta really watch out for him because he spawns in the rocks sometimes. And this will be my last one getting him all. Oh, fucking course. Yeah, well. I'll be collecting some still, so not crucial to get 999, especially when I still have stuff to do. Another dungeon to go through as well. So going up through the ceiling, you can get the green coin. Drop back down, we'll go directly to the right to where the dungeon entrance is. We'll collect the blue coin. Go ahead and dash on out. Jump on down, talk to the blue guy a couple times, play the game. I always choose heads. Cool, that didn't take too long this time. You get the locket from them, you give it to her, and they get a helpful flame, in which we're going to go immediately use it. Back to the same room as the green coin, just to the right instead. Out comes the big manly ghost guy. Get that, get the stink, or the musk really. Jump back down and go back to where the blue coin was. Now we gotta wait for this. Man, let's go already. Alright. This one, we pretty much have to do most of everything in order to get all the heart squids. If you just want to beat the boss, it's pretty quick. Don't have to really worry about that because there's always a full restore rate there. And let's just skip on past everything. That up there is a map, if you want it. But we really don't need it. We're gonna need at least one key. Let me double check real quick how much I got. I actually have 2 extra keys. One extra key to get is over there. It's pretty easy to get. But I'm gonna get the other easy one to get. Just jump down and around. We get into a little monster arena fight. And since I've got the max hair upgrade, this is really quick. Really quick. So yeah, that's pretty quick. The other one up at the top is using the boots in order to get underneath one of those falling ceilings. So, in order to get all the heart squids, we gotta go down here to the right, and this is where we need the 1 key. Just 1 key. Could dash to get past this really quick and use the hat and cannon to get past it, but whatever. Jump on down. Just watch out. And dash hat. Dash hat. Dash hat. And now just little hops. And as long as you hit the left wall, it should fall from the ceiling. And this is the reason why we can't just go the other way. We have to break through this ground in order to get to them. Let's go ahead and collect those. Let's go ahead and dash. Get through that pretty quick. Going up pretty quick. Oops. Let's not get hurt. So, going up. Heart squid. And we'll head on back. Now, I don't know exactly how to do this. Goodness. My first 2 playthroughs, all I did was hit that once and all 3 of them lined up. I don't know why I can't get them all lined up. I don't know how to do it. So, I'm just kind of doing it the cheap way. So, get on through all of this. Save if you like. If you're down low on health, save, go to menu, reload. Because this boss can be kind of challenging, especially if you're going to try to do a no damage run on him. Dang, I got 3 of those. Goodness. There. It's a little tricky to get him, but to get him without using the blocks on the sides. But you can use the cannon to hit him in the face. But he's pretty random, so you just gotta get good luck on him. I was able to get him the second time I got him down, but I got hit a couple times, so could have been that better. I was hoping I could switch to what I had selected. So one thing I like is you can kind of select one thing in your items and use L and RB, or yeah, L and R bumpers in order to quickly use it. So, oh yeah, almost forgot this. So, dash into the wall, kind of just stay to the left, and there's a last heart squid for the area. Almost forgot it. So, L and RB to use the selected item. And there we go. That should be everything for the island. Just double check real quick. Yep.
Ready.
So, first Cacklebat's easy. Just dash into the wall there. And I really don't like these wolves. They do a ton of damage compared to everything else. And I mean like a whole heart and a half of damage. It's ridiculous. But keep on going. The next thing to collect is going to be just after the next save point. So just there we go. That's how we know it's coming up soon. So once this goes straight down, there's a Cacklebat here. Going up here to use the dash to the right. Or you can use the trick in order to get it. It's just kind of tough for me to do it with a controller. So. Just holding up and tapping A. Alright. Going over here to the right first. And go into the middle of the three red guys. We'll go up to the first green one and we'll go down. Up to the second green one and we'll go left. Go ahead and cut that heart squid. And go into the red guy on the right. Shoot us right by all the other ones again. And now pretty much just do this normal. One thing I like is you can kind of skip most of this with just the heart, the hat, and the cannon. Ooh, that was kind of close. And go up a little higher than normal, and you can actually use the cannon up to the other stream. Let's go ahead and use the trick. There we go. I don't like going over here with it. I tend to fall off. So these sections with these spikes and the hats, I tend to take them a little cautiously. Next area, we're looking for this little platform right here and the open ceiling. Another heart squid there. back down. All the way to the left. And up. Skip all the platforming for this area by going straight up. And there's a cacklebat. See, I'm already next to the edge. Go ahead and in and out. Collect them. Down around that platform. Just keep on holding right and you can slip through those two bats. Let's talk to Bolo. And before we go all the way back, there's one more heart squid to collect. Get this guy. I forgot that I had it already selected. Whoops. Now we got that. Going back to Spiderweb, we gotta get the Soul of Joe. Yeah, I say I don't like doing that with my on the controller to the right. I'm pretty much holding both the stick and the directional pad with one hand. So before we leave, we can also talk to this guy one more time, give him the death mask, and we'll get a pirate flare. RNLB, use it immediately. Get on out of here. Not a very hard place to get out of, but save some time. Back to Skull Town. You need to... We could go ahead and get some more health. I think we can get all the way up to 9. And just the missing ones we need are in the last dungeon. Going over here, let's get some upgrades. Let's get him back to life. And let's go get the 2 girls. We can still get some pretty good items from these guys, so might as well just keep hitting them. And some more coins for the upgrades, so whatever. Yeah, 5 coins for each of those guys, that's nice. Talk to Brandon. Give him the sword. And I can actually use this to get it back. Save some time. That should be it for here. Oh, no. Almost forgot. Actually gotta open the place. There's an achievement if you yoink it from like 3 times, but whatever. Forgot to open this place up first. Okay. Before actually going to this place, I'm gonna save real quick because my game tends to crash just going into that place. I don't know why, what causes it. It just happens. So in order to actually save this run, let's save before we run, I guess. So, if lucky, it won't crash, but it happens quite often. And I think it has something to do with dashing when getting in, so if you don't have any extra keys, here's the first one. I think I've already got 2 extra keys, so I don't really need to get them. But one's right next to another heart squid, so I'm gonna get it anyways. So, going up here. There's the heart squid. There's the key. And before we go all the way in there, we're gonna get that heart squid. Oops. Just barely missed pushing the back button. But yeah, I'm gonna skip through most of this. Grab this little thing. And where we can actually go up. There's a hole in the ceiling. So we got that. Now we can go to the final boss. Do that there. And the direction die. Don't like using it. I gotta get it from the upper step. Alright, so this boss is pretty easy. I might use a Super Monster Milk on him, because just make this a little quicker. I think I got 2 extra already. If you hit the wrong one, then just dodge by ducking. So it's gonna be... Oops. And then the middle one. There we go. Pretty easy boss, especially if you got Super Monster Milk. And his attacks can't even hit you if you dodge or duck, so. I pretty much only need I might need 2. Oh well.
Tinkerbats.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that. A little trick to get the boost. And that should be everything. I'll double check to make sure it is everything. Got them all, got them all, got them all, got them all, got them all. Alright, let's go finish the story. Actually, I need to get some more money first for the... So I didn't even get that. For the final upgrade, the 400 money upgrade that I never use. Heck, I don't... The only one I really use is the recover. So, go on back to here just to get some more money. We should still have plenty of time. Hour 45? Might be cutting it close for... Might be cutting it close for the 2 hour on this run, but... I am doing 100% of everything needed for the 100%, so whatever. It's one thing I don't like about all the skills. I don't use that skill at all. Alright, just need to get 200 more. Eight. Just a couple more times. It's annoying I couldn't really get as much money as I needed. Even with those 2 times going up to 999. And just one more time. And let's see if I can avoid you this time. Yay! I actually avoided you once. So you get on out of this area, go back to Scuttletown, get the last upgrade, get the last heart. Actually, don't really need the last heart, but it just helps with the run. Dang it. This one's pretty close, so you don't really need a pirate flare for it. Seeing how we don't really need money anymore, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip on all these guys. Alright, back to Scuttletown. Last heart squid. Last upgrade. And let's see, can I actually get one? Just in case. I'll use it on both stages of them. Alright, let's dash on through. No real need to collect anything because we're about to fight the final boss. So I recommend saving because the platforming at the very end is kind of challenging. And this will be the place where you restart. break on through everything all. Go to the palace. And hopefully this doesn't take me too long. I know some people complain about this being a little too hard, but whatever, you've been playing the game for 2 hours, you should be good at it. Hey, the hat didn't mess up on me. First try. This is the one out of them all that I don't like. Hello. I don't like that spot. Gotta wait for this. Doot. Always do it just a tad too early or a tad too late. A tad too early. Having to wait for this again and again and again. Hate it. But yeah, getting the speedrun times, this is the part where it can kill you. Also why we save before all this, just in case if can't get through this quick enough. There we go. Didn't take too long. Go up there. Rest shouldn't be too hard. Oops. It usually takes me a couple attempts to do this. Oh shoot. There's no way I'm gonna make it. I should have just killed myself. That was close. That's the very end of it as well. There we go. This one's pretty fun. Didn't even need to use the cannon all that much. Ooh. Just in case if I don't make it. Oops. There we go. And the easiest of them all. Let's see if I can do this in one go. There we go. Not too bad. Alright. So, save, and we'll see how far we are. So 97% is where you want to be. I'm at 1.5 hours, and by the time I beat the boss, I should be at 150. So 97% is what you're looking for if you're going for 100%. Any percent, you don't really care about that. It's just the boss fight is going to be a lot shorter for any percent people. Go on and use most of everything. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Bubble to help with those attacks he's dishing out. Oh, cool. The pistol actually helped me for a little bit. So, if this was on any percent, I'd be done now. But since it's 100%, he takes all my items, and we fight again. So, strategy, wait for the first cannonball to bounce the second time, now, and just head on back the opposite direction. Scimitars, there isn't really anything for it, just find the hole. Pistols, I'm gonna use a bubble. And I do have a pike ball. Cool, that was pretty quick. Give them all the magic, risky escapes. It's not dark magic, it's white magic now. Collect and proceed to kick his butt. Same strategy still, wait for the first cannonball to bounce the second time and immediately go over. Scimitars are pretty easy still. Just wait for the hole. And if you want to avoid taking damage, use a bubble. And as soon as the first pistol moves, go to the right, hit the wall, immediately go left. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And let's go ahead and use the pike ball, because I got it. Also, a little bit of an epilepsy warning. All the flashing white and black, purple. Oh well. So yeah, wait for that first cannonball. Scimitars are pretty easy. You just kind of gotta wait for them to settle down. I can't use the bubble yet. wait. Alright, the last stage of the fight. That's gonna miss. I think that's it. Yep. There we go. That's 100% in under 2 hours for both the 100% and any percent speedruns achievements. Now the fun part is skipping the rest of the dialogue and going through the credits. Go back to town, grant the mayor his wish, turn the town back to the half-finished town he so much adored, and kick the ammo baron out of town. Yeah, here, you and your tanks. Yeah, my precious half-finished town, or something like that. Everyone comes to visit. Say they gotta move in or something like that. Story stuff. Ain't gonna cover that. Skip on past everything. Talk to Risky. And time to go through the credits. Whole day to go through it a little faster, and hope you got under 2 hours. Go to 80%. 100%, make sure you got everything, all the skills, upgrades, collectibles, and you should get it just going back to the main menu. And before the final boss I was at 97% with an hour and a half, almost. I think it should be like 150. We'll see. Total playtime, 142. Not bad. All the heart squids, all the magic, and I had all the skills and upgrades, so that was 100%. And you can double check to see if you actually got 100% by going back to the save file, because it saves right there. And it'll tell you on your save file that you're playing on. I was playing on the top one, the first slot. And there we go. That's another 100%. And a little bit quicker time than my other one. So yeah, this pretty much followed the guide as close as I could without using any of the major glitches, any glitches to go through the background or pass through the locked doors or flying up to the sky. But yeah, that's the game for you.